Do or die match. New GIS, the guild master of Segoting against Pramochi, the guild leader of Omakase, and we are in the preparation phase. People are getting in. Remember, 40 against 40. Everyone's positioning, everywhere you stand across the map, absolutely matters, because that means you are going to be able to pressure different stars of the map depending on what you do. Now we do see still both teams, both guilds have not decided on where to focus on, where to contest. They're just still scouting out, making sure they're not giving any information away as well based on their own positioning, so that their opponents cannot gauge where to start defending. The last 30 seconds will be the most important, because that will determine which 2 points will be the ones that are traded, and which, of course, the moon tablet will 100% be contested. Although I'm definitely curious to see if anyone forgoes the middle tablet at the start and focus on the 2 side tablets. Let's wait and see what both these teams will decide. 1 minute left on the clock. Paladins are one of the best classes to scout just because of how fast they move with the Peko Peko, not to mention with other cards that they can slot in as well, other accessories. I've heard of some scouts actually switching to move speed gear just for this phase to make sure that they can get across the map as quickly as possible. So those are the real min-maxers out there, making sure that they do absolutely everything in their power to gain any form of advantage towards their side. 50 seconds left. Omakase against Sekoteng is going to be promising to be a very, very tight match. They have been at loggerheads at each other since the start. Score is now 1-1. If you miss the first 2 matches, this is basically the grand finale for you. The closing, the ending of a story for a guild, and the beginning of a story for another as they move on to the Sweet 16 of the ODIN Cup. Last 20 seconds, movements are already being called. As you can see, the red team massing across the left, the sun tablet as well as the moon tablet, while Omakase right and center. Still a lot of Omakase members sort of not having a single home. They're sort of crowded across the map. They're not really congregated across anywhere at this point. And it looks like they want to play a very guerrilla style of gameplay here. Not really sticking with 40 people, but instead sticking to smaller groups, maybe 2-3 parties moving across the map as a whole to try and outmaneuver Sekoteng in game number 3 here, trying a different strategy to do their best here, as they do manage to get the sun tablet, star tablet for themselves, and they will regain control over the moon tablet across the sun tablet. But looks like the sun tablet is just way too contested right now for Omakase to hold on, and they will give that up. 2 tablets still being held here from the side of Sekoteng as they take an early 70-point lead. Not the biggest of leads so far, but it might start to snowball. Here we have the point of view of one of the players. We do see Terminal Wings is dropped. Not a lot of damage onto the Paladins, but we do see a couple of Paladins actually falling here. Sun Tablet is uncontested, while the Moon and Star is heavily contested right now. Mu Chem from the side of Sekoteng trying to hold on to the point the best they can, but they are not able to do anything right now, as we do see Eva Alfie getting a kill lead, Pramochi as well as Eva Alfie once again in the same party, doing getting their party members a lot of crowd control on their end. 20 kills on Zuga, one of the strongest players in the entire server, in fact, and he is just proving his point right now. 23 kills, no one is able to stand in his way and fight back.
Makasih
2 points being controlled right now by Omakase the moment they capture this sun tablet, and we might see the movements. Pramochi trying to make sure that they don't get in. Oh, Fenrir gonna walk into that one. No way you're gonna escape that one, sir. Your positioning was just way too bad. And Promochi looking for a juicy target. He sees one. He does not want to go for it. Maybe waiting for his backslide to be on cooldown before he goes for it. Actually goes straight in. Not going to be able to focus down on anyone. In fact, gets a couple of kills and they're walking straight with Omakase. We do see Eva Alfie, Wattmeter, and Promochi playing as a 3-man party. They are absolutely tearing them a new one. Omakase is holding on towards the start tab, but Eva Alfie actually falls towards Zuga, one of the worst persons you want to meet in a point right now, and they are going to back off after capturing that point. Corazon beating down the Paladins. Wattmeter trying to defend his teammate. Looks like he's able to keep them up. Just give them enough space to back off. Promochi, gets the backslide just in time. Eva Alfie being able to help his team recapture the Sun Tablet as well, as we are basically dead even across both sides right now. This is one of those games, once again, is going to go down to the Owl Baron. As Corazon being slowed down to a halt. The Frozen World, the CCs are just way too strong. The Sun Tablet being recontrolled here by Omakase as they are making the beeline straight towards the Moon Tablet, but the rotations are a little bit way too late, and they are going to try and contest the Moon Tablet from themselves. Wattmeter still left alive, trying to solo this entire tablet. They cannot deal with him. That's why they have to back up Frozen World. A lot of Frozen Worlds being dropped down here. The Moon Tablet controlled here by Omakase. Can they get it in time? Almost there, 25% more, and they will capture it. They will put enough numbers to capture the Moon Tablet. And that this might be the turning point, ladies and gentlemen, as they do have a 50-point lead. Zuga has 30 kills right now in the short span of time. 5 minutes, that means the Owl Baron is about to spawn in 20 seconds or so, and this is where we do see everyone slowly rotating to the Owl Baron right now. The points are being controlled, 2 by Omakase right now, 1 by Sekoteng. And we will see once again the decider, the Owl Baron boss decider in this game. Promochi is left alive. He does not get any heals so far. He gets healed to full and he goes straight to a point, gets 1 kill, gets 2 kills. And he is doing it all by himself. He gets crowd control there by New Giz though. New GIS doing absolutely a lot of work. He gets stunned up. He might fall to this graph. You know, he gets to be able to back off in time. The sharpshooting is doing a lot of damage, and New GIS is gonna fall. No, he misses the sharpshooting. You should not keep your sharpshooting on auto. That was a huge kill that they missed out there for the side of Omakase. 100-point lead right now for the side of Omakase. The Owl Baron has spawned. Can they rotate there in time? Oh no, sorry, the Owl Baron has not spawned. There's 5 more minutes before the Owl Baron spawned. My mistake there. 30 kills there for Promochi. Terminal Wings will be dropped along with the Frozen World as well. This is going to absolutely wipe everybody from the side of Sekoteng, as they will be forced to back off here. Omakase will rotate themselves towards the Moon Tablet, trying to overpower whoever's left in here. The Gloria Domini is doing a lot of work, slowing down completely, providing the crowd control that Paladins can't have. They have 37 kills here right now on Promotion. He sees a juicy target. He goes straight for it. He sees the Wizards. He knows his job right now. Kill the backlines, kill the crowd control, allow my Paladins to run over them. Eva Alfie as well, trying to back him up as well. GS doing the same thing, and they will start taking over the Sun Tablet for the side of Makasih. But Sekoteng is going to crowd into here, crowd into the fight. Terminal Wings is dropped. A lot of damage being dealt by Zuga.
Ya, kayaknya pakai tarik lurus deh. Jadi mainnya tabrak semua, yang kambil ditabrak, kambil ketabrak. Lupa dengan objektif yang lainnya. Tabrak main tabrak. Jadi siapa yang penuh ramai di sana ditabrakin.
Still alive, has not died a single time. 25 kill streak, 40 kill streak in fact.
Iya, nggak objektif memang.
They are using a lot of the Terminal Wings, but their timing might be a little bit off, because in 2 minutes and 50 seconds, that is when the Owl Baron will spawn, and you want to keep your active sigils for these moments, because they are a 3-minute cooldown. If you use them too late or too early, you might find yourself getting inefficient use out of it. 30-point lead. Both sides are equal morale at the moment.
2 menit.
No single guild has the huge advantage right now, as we do see X20A trying to protect his priest the best he can, but the Paladins just way too strong. 3 points being captured here by Sekoting. At least one of them in their control, 2 more not being captured at the moment. Back to neutral, back to green here for the side of Makasih on the Sun tablet, while they are regaining the Moon tablet as well. Getting absolutely just controlling one all by himself. This is not something we see every day. A solo sniper completely stopping a paladin from moving, and that is Skidzy's tech absolutely doing work right now. Oh, Roxy trying to man fight GS. That is not a fight he's gonna win. Corazon comes in, trying to bully everybody out, gets a couple of kills, but he's not gonna be able to chase down everyone before they are able to back off. So 2 points going towards the way of Makasih right now. 50-point lead, and it is still anyone's game. 1 minute left on the clock. New GIS trying to focus down Promochi. Promochi won't be able to backslide just in time. This is why people would like to use the skeleton cards on your arm, your weapon on a sniper, because it provides additional CC. Juga gets 50 kills at the moment. He's the top killer on his side, and he is absolutely on a tear, chasing everyone down. Anyone in his targets, anyone in his sights is dead. Promochi gets a frozen roll dropped on him, and he might not be able to survive here. Trying to do his best. Lots of damage from his meteor assault. Look at that. He is just tearing the back lines apart, and that allows them to at least rotate and back off right now. 30 seconds before the Owl Baron spawn. Sekoting has a lot of members on towards the Moon tablet. They are holding on. A couple of photon bursts being dropped down, keeping everyone alive, keeping everyone healthy, keeping everyone tanky as they control all 3 tablets. And 25 seconds right before the Owl Baron spawns. This is not the position you want to be in. Losing all 3 tablets. Here we go. 3 tablets being controlled here right now by Sekoting, but the points are still neck and neck. Promochi is down up to 60 kills right now. He's looking for someone tastier, looking for someone better, as the Owl Baron will spawn. 3 tablets being still in control here by Sekoting. Promochi already in position. He sees tasty snipers. Hello, Yum Yum. Good night, Ang Sarap Mo. He goes down, he gets a kill, but not enough. Owl Baron is spawned, not enough control right now. Everyone is rotating in, coming in from Omakaseh's side. Sekoting is slowly losing their members, as Omakaseh looks like they have control right now over this spawn. But they do still have some time. 80% health left on the Baron. Frozen Rose being dropped left, right, and center. 63 kills right now for Mr. Promochi. Still left alive. He gets caught out though by Corazon, but he's just way too tanky. Corazon actually backs off from him, knowing that he cannot kill him enough. There we go. Frozen Rose being dropped on there by Promochi. A lot of control. 40% health left on this Owl Baron. Here comes the Terminal Wings. Who's gonna get it? Who is going to get the Owl Baron? Baronnya, and it is going to go down. And who gets it? It's gonna be actually Sekoting getting Makasih. Right now they do have control over 2 of the points, but will they be able to capture enough tablets to hold on to stave the bleeding, because they are now 500 points down behind. They do have control over 3 tablets, so that is good.
Ini lagi pada fokus ke Moon ini.
And if they are able to wipe them out, wipe Sekoting out at least once, they might be able to draw this all the way down to the very end. But look at that, Sekoting putting everyone at the kitchen towards the sun, towards the Moon tablet. But Omakaseh is somehow fighting back, still in control of all 3 tablets. They're not losing a lot of points. They're slowly bleeding out though, and looks like Omakaseh will finally have to call it quits on 2 points, as they are losing members everywhere. They do manage to stabilize on towards the Sun tablet as well as the Star tablet, but the Star tablet is slowly falling towards the other side. 400-point differential. Not too much time left here for Omakaseh to play with, as they are trying to hold on, trying desperately to hold on. 238 points against 700 is still way too close. There might be somehow a sliver of chance for Makaseh if they manage to wipe them once and capture all 3 points. But wipe them once, you say, on a guild full of paladins? Way too hard to do. Looks like Terminal Wings will be dropped all the way towards the back lines. They are controlling the Moon tablet. 184 points left on them at the moment. They are going to be able to capture the Moon tablet, it seems sick, but they might be too far behind. And it was all down to the control over the Owl Baron earlier. 2 points in control right now for Sekoting. 100 points left for Makasih. This is going to go down to the wire, but in the end, I think the Owl Baron boss was just a nail in the coffin here for Makasih, as they might be the second team. They will almost be the second team to bow out of the Origin Cup 2023, as Sekoting, with a great rally in the last 2 games, will make it to the Sweet 16 of the ODIN Cup. Makasih not giving up, still trying to fight back, but that is all. The fat lady is about to sing. Sekoting will take the win.
Masak. Rungkat.
Iya, harusnya
iya. Kasih pasang 5, Bang.
keren.
Ada itu. Kita masak nih. Itu suara Ada itu suara di ini nggak ada nih? Wih, coba ngomong. Gua nggak ada.
Ada tuh, ada baru ada.
Iseng lihat kita pasti ada TV sama ada Xbox. Iya. Oh gua. Masih kepal. Jalur hijau terus selalu keren.
Ayo masak-masak guys, jangan lupa yang kasihkan nonton streaming Odin yang lagi mau malam mingguan. Cook, let's cook. Hari ini ya feast ya, weekend banquet ya, jadi gede fix. Habis ini lu yang stream for. Besok WOE. Tabrakan sama apa jadwalnya? Enggak lah, nggak tabrakan kan. WOE mulainya 21.30.
Keren.
Ayo masak dulu yuk.
Keren. Mana apa?
Mau dong blessing dong. Raf, bagi blessing Raf. Ini dekat manajemen. Thank you.
Angin apaan gue, Cep?
Oh,
Ini lawannya no mercy Instagram feminin. Ya kayak gini tuh. Keren. Boleh keren.
Gomez kemana lagi nih Gomez?
Aduh, jangan nge-lag dong.
Ya posisi
Lu habis makan bayi orc ya?
Bang, kangkung gitu. Yang kebawain kumis pertama kan. 1. Aduh, ini layarnya wih, banyak nih kartunya sekarang.
Payo. Dekat ya 1 menit. Snapcard 1 menit kurang.
Udah,
20 detik ya.
Gua bingung tadi. Lu sama.
Ayo snapcard 10 detik. 9 8 7 6 5 4 3 2 1.
Yes, udah dapet.
Bangke tidak dapat.
Iya, jalan. Ya. Oke-nya enggak mau. Nah ini no sukum. Baru nih bos.
Oleh.
Ada dari 12.
Oh iya, upload Shopee. Upload Shopee.
Iya, bener Ger. Belum lah, hasil judinya nanti lah.
Kejar dong, Char. Kejar, Char. Enggak lo kejar.
Ginjal masih ada 2, Car.
Iya. Bola mata juga tidak.
Main satu mata bisa kok ya.
Iya.
Iya. Kalau kulit itu
Anjir, kalau keriput nggak bisa. Kurang ajar. Yes.
belum beradaptasi. Dan rumor nomor 1 dan nomor 4.
Lagi sibuk nonton aja.
Nggak, emang build mati itu lawan kita.
Oh, udah mulai ya, udah mulai. Support gaming.
Menang mana?
Baru mulai, udah ini. Bapak Gaming kalah. Kalah 40, kalah 40.
Porn, streaming porn. Gitu. Ini baru. ODIN Cup yang Inggris aja. Yang Inggris
It's
ya.
the moon tablet, and looks like they might be able to capture the sun tablet as
Anjir.
well, but they might have
Apa
to
sih,
trade all
Omcer?
points. White
Kasih cabai, kasih cabai.
is
Apa
able
sih,
to
Zero?
get the sun tablet and making the rotations on towards the other tablets as well. Von Voyage playing a sniper, getting a lot of kills, getting a couple of kills going his way. Right now he's focusing a paladin. You might want to press tab there, my friend. Not the target you want to go for. Drake
Yo.
getting 5 kill streak as well. Al on towards 15. And Von Voyage
Ala ya,
is
Bapak
top
Gaming.
fighting targets he wants to kill because Sanctuary is in the middle of everyone.
2400.
He's tanky, he's
Jauh.
not killing anything, but he is tanky.
Gope, beda
as
gope, beda gope.
heck. Lowell as well. Von Voyage has spent about 500 arrows and gotten probably 0 kills because they're all stuck on the Paladin's shields. But Wipeout is losing all 3 points at the same time. The rotation, the movements are coming in here from the side of Backpack Gaming. The mob spawn seems to be the primary focus of Wipeout.
Goblinnya kalah.
Terminal wings being dropped down, trying to get as much kills as they can on towards the mobs, but
Masih,
still
masih.
a 700 point
Yang penting lu
differential
pilihnya yang
being
itu.
led here
Screennya
by the
screen
side
yang-
of Wipeout. More terminal wings being used right now. Not the time you want to use your terminal wings, my friend, because the Owl Baron will spawn in another 4 minutes and your sigils might not be off cooldown in time. 25 million kills going towards the way of
Oh, gelap
Wipeout.
semua.
Wow, Backpack Gaming only getting 5 for themselves. And that was with a terminal wings expanded as well. That's not going to be great news for them. But Wipeout is going to start overpowering. At least Backpack Gaming is overpowering the
Gede amat,
moon
100,
tablet while they do trade the sun, the star tablet for themselves. Still a 600 point differential on their sides.
Mentang-mentang baru pasang
And
nitro.
still 500 point lead. This might not even need the Baron to be the
Nggak, streaming
difference
itunya,
maker, but we'll
streaming
just have to
Discord.
wait and see because Sharon is still left there, still standing, still fighting, doing a lot of damage. In fact, they do have control over the moon, but can they do a little bit more? They need to somehow capture
Kok fokus timbun ya?
points
Masih
back.
di luar, Al.
600 point at this time. Sure, it is one Baron, but you do not want to put yourself
Kelihatan
behind in a one tablet situation, one Baron
Di
situation.
web
You want to
dong, Bapak
leading the best you
Gamingnya.
can. As you do see Sharon, 43 kills already. A lot of damage on this
No, it
sniper. As Wipeout will capture 2 more points for themselves. That by Gaming putting a lot of members on towards the Sun tablet. But not too many people trying to contest them. More than happy to take the trade 2 for 1 in terms of tablet exchange. Backpack Gaming will lose the star tablet anytime soon. And they're still trying to hold on. 100 kills on towards Bubble Butt already. Really quickly, even before the 8-minute mark, already gotten a lot of kills.
800. Coy, Goblinnya nggak dapat sama sekali kayaknya deh.
Al in the same party, wailing on towards Jisoo Kim. Yufa might be the better target there, dear sir. He's trying to tab. You can see him changing targets constantly. That's him trying to use tab to change towards the right targets he wants to focus on. But Frozen World being dropped down here on the side.
lumayan lah,
Wipeout,
25.
I think they think that they are confident
Aci,
that
dapat
they do not
5.
need to contest
Yalah.
the Owl Baron. That's why they are using their active sigils right now because they are confident in their firepower that they do not need these sigils to be able to contest.
Masih mending 8 guys, 25.
Tablets being controlled right now from the side of Wipeout as they are still leading the way with a 800 point differential at least for now. Von Voyage taking a look at his point of view, trying to get into position somewhere without paladins he's asking for. 2 more tablets being traded across both ends, and this is not gaining any ground from the side of Backpack Gaming. They are losing a lot of points. Lanzor being focused down.
Dikandangin
And
gitu.
this will be Backpack Gaming's point as they will recapture at least the star
Responnya
tablet.
telat ya.
But the moon tablet does go towards the other way, which is towards Wipeout's way.
Moonnya aja nggak bisa
Tough
kayak
situation to be in right now for Wipeout. You don't have too much ways, don't have too many openings right now to try and come back from this game. The Owl Baron will spawn in another minute, so that is where you can get the most amount of points in the shortest amount of time, but they have to try and get it the best they can, because right now with an 800-point lead for the side of Wi-Fi, Backpack Gaming find themselves in a very tough spot. Therefore being chased out, Torture absolutely not
tapi
even
sekarang
trying to
kerebut.
torture.
Aduh,
Skill of
kacau
Sharon is
banget.
caught out. Sharon is being chased down there by
Udah
Torture.
mengecewakan
Torture,
Bapak
can he
Gaming.
kill him?
Iya,
That is
udah
one of-
kelihatan.
That is the linchpin of Backpack Gaming's entire damage dealer. But looks like he might have been able to survive 120 kills on Bubble Butt already. Sharon manages to survive, it seems, keeping her streak alive.
Nick,
And managing to back off the fun punch.
Jadi gara-gara lu alt tab
strong here.
emang
60
nggak
kill
bisa
streak
alt tab.
onto a Sharon side. But if you compare the top two, you compare the aces on both ends, Bubble Butt has twice the amount of kills.
Kita lihat Goblinnya
of
gimana?
Sharon
Goblin.
right now.
OB-nya OB.
And he is on an absolute tear. 800 points. Baron
Bapak
about
Gaming
to
datang
spawn,
ke
and
OB.
we have both guilds moving
Ini
their
full-
way,
full ke
contributing
OB
their
dia.
way here. Backpack
Nggak
Gaming
OB.
does have the numbers,
Nggak
but
full
do they
ke OB.
have the control? Do they have enough of the members to kill
Ada
off
lima- ada
everyone
5 party
as
nih
well
dia di
as
OB.
the Owl Baron in time? Oh no, Sharon caught out. Sharon is stuck, but
5
he
party
is
nih, pada
healing
full ke
back.
OB.
He is fighting back, standing his ground, fighting back, making sure that his team will be the ones to get the Baron. But Backpack Gaming still has the numbers in this area. Still a 800-point lead here for Wipeout. They absolutely do not need the Baron, but they do
OB-nya
not
siapa
want
yang
it to
megang?
fall into the hands of Backpack Gaming. Drake from the side of Wipeout, very tanky. Sharon getting to 65 kill streak. Terminal wings being dropped. Whose side is this on?
Aduh, kameramennya
Frozen
coy.
Moon as well.
Pusing gue
Out
liat
there
ya.
down to 20%. Can Backpack Gaming get this, or will this seal the deal for them?
Dude.
Because if they lose this Baron, they
Belum
lose
dapet.
the game.
Wih,
Who gets the
dapet.
Baron? It is going to
Bapak
be
Gaming.
actually Backpack Gaming getting the Baron, and they get themselves to a 300-point differential. That is absolutely huge from the side of
Tadi
Backpack
kasih ya,
Gaming,
Bang.
because
Nggak,
that
ini
gives
nggak bisa
them
nembus,
a
tadi nggak bisa nembus.
chance to come back into this game.
Nggak dipegang gitu. Ayo, ambil ininya.
Points under control right now for the side of Wipeout, so they
Dapat OB.
do still have that advantage going to them, but Backpack
Tapi
Gaming
ini
gives themselves a
langsung
leash
dong ke starnya.
hold on to
Starnya
this game. It is not
datang
over
dapat
yet,
star
they
langsung
say,
ke
not
moon.
until the
Lusarnya,
family
tag
sings.
lusarnya, iya,
400
langsung
point
pencar
differential
dong,
instead
pencar,
of the
pencar.
300 that it
Ngapain
was
lu fokus
earlier
ke
on. So
moon?
definitely in a much better position than they were in. Whoever
terus
got that
kesan,
Owl Baron
push terus
kill, if
kesan.
they manage to somehow
Nggak ada
claw their
kesan
way
itu,
back,
Bang.
Tuh Yantok TV,
Backpack
tuh
Gaming
Yantok TV.
has to reward that player, because that was a clutch kill on towards the Owl Baron. 400 point left.
Kesannya lah.
Semuanya nggak bisa tuh.
Begini amat mainnya,
Iya.
menang CP doang.
Left here for Bapak
Nggak bisa
Gaming.
tembusin. Moonnya.
400 point differential. They do
Dia nggak
not
paham
have
game
2 points
ini
under
apa ya?
control, which is
Game
a
league.
huge
30
detriment in
immunity-nya
terms
tuh
of
nggak
their point
dimanfaatin
gaining, and
ya.
they are just
Ah.
constantly trading points, which is not
Berantakan.
what you want to see when you're this far behind. 140 kills on this monster right here, and it is not going down. He's not dying anytime
Lucu
soon.
aja,
He's
Reda.
just at a full point of health every time. Bubble Butt is absolutely.
Ayo langsung, jangan
a
stay di
menace.
moon. Aduh.
Basically need
Pindah lah.
a Minora's card and a Shroud card when you're fighting against him, because man, that Paladin is a large demon.
Bukan Zero ya?
200
Casternya,
points left
ganti ya?
remaining here
Ganti.
for Bapak Gaming to try and desperately hold on. They are keeping
Ya,
everyone
lupa.
in the middle.
Filipin ininya.
Wipeout is slowly wiping them out on the other side. Sharon is caught out once again. Will he fall? Will this be the death of Sharon? That will be the kill streak ended. 89 kill streaks for Sharon has been ended here for, and looks like that might be all she wrote here for the side of Backpack Gaming, because 130 points left remaining, only controlling 2 points. Actually, they might find themselves
Iya, bingung
closer
ngeliatnya.
though, but the point differential,
Dia ngeliatnya yang top kill doang. Siapa yang nge-kill dicari.
I don't think that Backpack Gaming has any way to come back into this, as this might be the last and final fight. Terminal Wings should be off cooldown in another second or so, and we will be seeing them drop down.
Ayo, time
and
test yuk, time
to seal
test
the
yuk.
deal here. Backpack Gaming
Time
does
test
have
dulu
2
yuk.
points, but Wipeout really just needs to hold on to 1 point at this point of the game. 40 points left for Backpack Gaming, desperately trying to hold on. Jisoo Kim has 30 kills, Sanctuary has 20 for himself, but these points do not matter if you don't win the game. And win the game it shall for Wipeout, as they will take what seemed to be a very convincing victory at the
Tetap
start,
gaming.
because of the Owl Baron made it a lot closer than it showed. But Vampire Gaming
Bye bye.
was not in control
Set live,
throughout the
set
game,
live,
but it was
Bapak
Wipeout
Gaming.
who had all the cards in their favor, and they will take game number 1.
Congratulations to Wipeout, because they actually gave us domination. Even if Bapak Gaming was able to kill the Owl
8 menit
Baron.
lagi. Tapi sekarang
Which is
buat
actually
gua nggak tahu
interesting
lu
for
kan.
all the games matches. There are different outcomes
Oh.
per matches. And this time, it's a different
time
outcome.
it's
And we can see that even
Nggak ada
if
Nggak ada.
you get a lot of
Susah.
points, but you cannot defend the tablets well, or you
Kocak,
cannot
kocak,
capture the
Bapak
tablets
Gaming.
well, or you cannot dominate the map itself.
Objektifnya udah kehilangan banyak ya. Goblin kalah. Aku juga nyobain pakai ini.
Tahu Is? Tahu lu Is? Ayo buff yuk. Ayo temennya yang udah pada dapat buff bisa gantian sama temennya, yuk gantian sama temen-temennya. Yang udah dapat buff.
Apa ini? Impact kepake, shock kepake, Sniper kepake. Oke.
Udah ya, udah yuk. Oh udah, thank you. Ayo yang udah dapat buff langsung gantian sama temennya.
Gantian.
Corner 35 second ya guys. Last 35 second.
Satu menit.
Ayo 1 menit yuk, siap-siap yuk. Ada PR kok, itu PR-nya tolong itu tuh.
7 detik ya, 7 detik. Masuk. Kecil sekali damage saya. jedanya lama nih. Harus tes dulu ya. Wil banget.
Ayo 13 detik ya. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, 1. Yuk masuk yuk.
Enggak lah. Logonya kalah 1-0.
Ya kan bapak main game ya istri keluar. Gitu teorinya guys. Tapi emang sih Ryoja lagi yang ngomong. Bavo berinnya pak. Ayo WS gantian WS-nya. Kenapa?
Yang nonton. Nah, nyobain dong dapat WS taruh sih itu. Kayaknya enggak deh. Ya 90.000. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
3, 2, 1. Ayo goyo. Sorry, 35, detik 35. Masih? Panggil aja.
Udah mulai lagi. Dia tetap kalah.
Itu dari Celes. Ini dulunya Plum. Ya nggak ada terusnya, Mak. Buat terus apa lagi? Dulunya di Plum aku bilang. Siap horn ya. Detik 35 ya. 2, 1, go, masuk.
Expected after what was a complete massacre
Oh,
from
lagi
Bubba Bun in
pengen.
the first game. 2 points now, still being held out here by Bubba Gaming. Sure, they are losing 1 point, but they are keeping
lagi.
up in terms of points.
Jadi kasih
But
flag
right now,
Bapak Gaming.
Wipeout is getting all 3 tablets for themselves, so that is going to start getting them a lot
Baru kan 1-0.
points with the
Apa
3 tablet control, and they still have a huge growing point lead here. Sharon already down at up to 35 kills, dropping down very low, so the backup has to come there to try and keep them alive,
Kameramen itu
but not at the moment.
Wow, udah diambil
Mobs
sama
about to
ini.
spawn. Backpack Gaming do
Wipeout
not have
udah
the numbers to
dikelilingin.
contest this spawn, so it looks like Wipeout might be the one to completely wipe this out.
Ini goblin.
And no, actually, Backpack Gaming somehow is targeting the mobs better.
Yeah,
They got a couple of mobs. Oh, here comes a huge terminal wings drop down, but basically getting nothing here. Backpack Gaming finding themselves a 200 point lead
Dua-duanya nggak dapat
at
goblin
the
kan.
moment here. All 3 points being controlled here by Backpack Gaming, but not for long, as Wipeout will start to congregate on towards the Sun as well as the Star Tablet. They do have a very healthy 200-point lead right now, but this is dangerously close to our Baron territory. They have to make sure that they do not lose the Owl Baron, because 200 points is basically nothing at the moment. Both sides, whoever gets the Baron, will tip the scales in their favor with this point differential. So Wipeout definitely has to play a little bit tighter, play together as a team. Bubblebutt gets a kill on Sharon. That's absolutely huge. 10 seconds without your main DPS. The sub battlefield, looking at the morale, looks like Backpack Gaming actually has control over the sub battlefield at the moment. So huge, huge advantage.
Padahal dia yang
towards the
ditunggu-tunggu.
way of
Tipis. Ya ini padahal
Backpack
ditunggu
Gaming,
tipis
but
gitu
in the main
perbedaannya.
battlefield they are
Tapi
still
dibantai
up
aja.
in terms of points. Two tablets under the control of Backpack Gaming right now, but they still somehow can't find a way to close the gap. The gap is not widening a lot, but it is slowly widening throughout the duration of the match. Right now it is 230, 240, dipping down, back and forth. Still a very close game across both sides. Still anybody's game to be able to take it, but Wipeout somehow, some way, despite constantly having less tablet control, is able to get those points back with kills. Right now, 200-point lead right now for Wipeout. Still only in control of one tablet, but right now they are trying to control two more. Trying to control one more tablet going their way. They did manage to drop one. Frozen World being dropped down here on the side of Backpack Gaming, being able to hold off the Star Tablet. But the moon and the sun and the moon, and everything you do, what can Backpack Gaming do right now? 200-point difference still, 2 minutes before the Owl Baron spawns. Everybody congregated on towards the moon tablet. Frozen Worlds drop down. This is going to be very important, because if you do not capture the tablet after using all these sigils, that means that you do not have the firepower, you do not have the crowd control that you need for the Owl Baron, which is spawning in 2 more minutes. Sharon stuck in the outside, not moving. Bubblebutt trying to find him out. Sharon is very aware of the map. If you look at how Sharon is moving around, she sees Bubblebutt chasing her, she immediately moves somewhere else. And Bubblebutt, maybe that's why Bubblebutt has not been that effective, because he's been trying to chase down a single player, trying to finish him off, and that has wasted a lot of time on the Paladin. 70 kills already on towards Bubblebutt. Sharon did die earlier on, remember that? Killed there by Bubblebutt. Looks like a shift of strategy. Sharon caught out. Sharon might die here. He's surrounded by everybody. Sharon, are you gonna die once again? Looks like he might die once again, but morale has been caught up here from the side of Wipeout, as they are slightly leading in terms of the morale. 300-point lead right now for the side of Wipeout. 2 points in control for the side of Wipeout, as the Baron will spawn in 3 more minutes or so. Point of POV of Alex jumping straight to the middle tablet here. If you're gonna have a look, Bubblebutt slashing, not able to kill off the assassin, but chasing down someone else. 2 hits, kills off 3 hits actually, kills 3. And he is on a tear. He heard me saying he does not have enough kills, and he said, hold my beer, I got this. 400 kill, 400-point differential right now going towards the way of Wipeout, as Backpack Gaming is still able to hold off ever so slightly. The Owl Baron is going to spawn. This is going to be important. If Backpack Gaming is able to get this Baron, they find themselves in the lead. But if they lose this, it is basically a death sentence for them. So let's see if Backpack Gaming is somehow able to get the Baron like they did in the previous game, or will they lose out on this once again? Everyone's starting to congregate here. The tablets are being captured there by Backpack Gaming, trying to give them a breath of reprieve before trying to take this Baron. But in doing so, they do lose out in the positioning. Terminal Wings is dropped down. 60 kills given to Sharon. That's a lot of kills in a short amount of times, all thanks to the Terminal Wings. And looks like Backpack Gaming is getting completely wiped out in this Owlbearer. This might be the end of it. Bubble Butt already up to 100 kills. And they're trying to fight back. Owlbearer down to 10% health, and he's gonna fall towards the way of Bubble Butt, of Wipeout. Not Bubble Butt, of Wipeout, as Backpack Gaming loses that 500 points, and they find themselves staring down the barrels of a shotgun as they only have 300 points of health left remaining. Not a great spot right now, and with 2 tablets being controlled, they do not lose health very quickly.
OB doang, Goblin nggak dapat
even
Re.
with 1 tablet control right now, Wipeout can basically put 40 members on a single tablet and win throughout time, because that's
Yang pertama
all
ini
right now with
Bapak Gaming.
point differential that they have.
Bapak Gaming dua-duanya.
200 points left, 800 point differential going towards the way of Wipeout. And ladies and gentlemen, we might have another top 16 guild in the making in a couple of moments, because this is going to be an almost surrounded by every kills already on tours. Brow has 100 point lead of Al. It's kill of Wipeout. Everyone's starting to congregate here. The tablets are being captured there by Backpack Gaming, trying to give them a breath of reprieve before trying to take this Baron. But in doing so, they do lose out in the positioning. Terminal Wings is dropped down. 60 kills given to Sharon. That is a lot of kills in a short amount of times, all thanks to the Terminal Wings. And looks like Backpack Gaming is getting completely wiped out in this Owlbearer. This might be the end of it. Bubble Butt already up to 100 kills. And they're trying to fight back. Owlbearer down to 10% health, and he's gonna fall towards the way
Iya di sampah, anjir di sampah, ngenes banget coy.
Of Wipeout as of health.
When David says
Udah
backpack,
beres.
they will pack their backpack. It's actually witty. But Wipeout,
Ya nggak tahu, gue belum update. Lu udah update kan? Ini apa? Biju. 10. $20. Iya beneran. Nah, lu percaya siapa sih? Percaya gua apa yang lain sih? Itu di kalender ada, itu di kalendernya. Iya. Iya. Di share aja ntar. Iya enggak. Kalau di gue kita bantuin asis aja. Hmm. Itu si Indra. Enggak, itu lulus kata Indra. Lu mau dilulus kan tadi? Si Ai. Si Ayu. Nah, iya tiga. Iya. Nah tuh, nongol tuh. Kebiasaan Cepi anjir. Mending ditanyain semua, coba ditanyain semua. Arrownya ada gak? Arrownya ada gak? Arrow. Arrow ada gak, Cep? Arrow ada gak, Cep? Arrow ada gak, Arrow? Belum. Iya nih. Cep pesan satu, Cep. Sedang gua chat, sedang chat. Setengah. Habis tombal kan baru. Jasa. Tahu lah. Bisa mati. Conan udah beres Conan. Salam dong yuk. Si Conan. Suruh main Valor itu for. Suruh main Valor for. TR yang mau TR tuh. TR MVP. Mana siap-siap Odin Cup. Buru. OB 3 menit tuh mau TR gak? Mana lagi Odin Cup? Gacor. Lu percaya yo? Mau mencar ngintil gua semua. OB itu Mino pinjaman. Mending TR yuk. OB udah muncul. Ya, gue udah sama Conan Paul Gomez. Kan habis ini PBDB. Belum 2 menit lagi. Wah, tuh pot gua habis tuh. Sih gua duduk. Duduk dulu habis mananya. Habis. Jadi juga ya. Wih, dikasih recovery dari ya. Jadi nambah mana? I heal high, I heal. Gak, kayaknya nggak bisa mana gua habis. Kasih gua lagi mana ya. Lagi mananya pakai apa sih skill apaan sih lupa. Hidup hidup Aduh, gua mati. Aduh. Rest Gue bisa di rest gak? Gue hidup sendiri. Aduh, mati lagi 7%. Mati lagi Ayo 3%. Wah, dah. Oi. Enggak masuk. Ini aku mau beli 40. Ini mulai, Bang. Baik. Beda baju mahal mah. Gimana lagi dia? Saya mau hit dulu. Baru nonton mana. Itu di mana nih DL? Oh, di bawah situ. Mati.
Well, as it's just mayhem in the disco right now. Looks like it's going to be out F4 with their superior numbers. Terminal Wings dropped onto the backline straight away, and they are controlling the entire area. 10 already has 10 kills in the first 20 seconds, and he is not done yet. Hazel, we can take a look at Hazel. Valrath looks like he's going for a Soul Destroyer build, and he's trying to kill 10. Sir, that is no way
Emang
you
udah
are
jauh?
going to
Di
be able to
streamingnya
kill
cuma
10
ini.
with a Soul Destroyer
Ya,
build.
kita emang udah
Kinda
jauh
need
ya?
snipers of the same caliber to be able to beat him back. As
Berapa?
we see another
Berapa?
Terminal Wing bring drop down on towards the Sun
Oh,
Tablet as well as
boleh
out
ini.
F4,
Jauh
just
banget,
slaughtering
beda
everyone
menit.
they meet. Mana is trying to
Baru mulai.
recapture the Moon Tablet, but the rotations from out F4 are coming in. They're coming in fast. Look at the rotations. Look at the movement that is coming in from this Thai squad. They are so on point in terms of the rotations. A little
Aparat
bit late
main
to
ini ya,
info unless
Soul
they get the
Destroyer.
numbers in. There we go. Terminal Wings once again. They have definitely rehearsed this movement. They are doing it absolutely perfect down to a T with the timing, with the sigil control, with the amount of active sigils they use at different points. And 10 is absolutely slaughtering everybody. 26 kills. Paladin is doing absolutely no damage, and they're just going to keep repeating this because they know that they have the firepower, they know they have the movements, and they are going to be absolutely steamrolling in this game. 100-point differential already in the first 2 minutes. Here we have Mana trying to capitalize on towards the absence,
Oh,
which
yeah,
is
yeah,
on
yeah.
towards the Moon Tablet, but the rotations of out F4 are coming in. Look at how they're wrapping around. They're not coming in from a single position. They're actually coming from all three sides, and they are overpowering Mana in the mid. And they are going to be able to capture the Moon Tablet without any trouble at all. 2 tablets already in their control. They're going to lose the Sun Tablet, but they don't really care. They're already up 200 points right now. And Tamiyo with the speed, they are utilizing Windwalker on their snipers very well, using them at the opportune time to rotate between points, and that is how out F4 is able to control all 3 points with the rotations of their entire build. This is a textbook out F4 strategy that is basically what everybody should be doing. This is very surgical. The rotations are surgical, the movements are precise. Their rotations, how they wrap around their opponents, is something that every single guild has to watch this replay and learn from them, because they're playing in 30-33 right now, and where everyone else is playing in 2023. They are absolutely slaughtering everybody. 10 is, I don't know how many kills he already has, 50, 60, I have no idea, but he's gonna pop out very soon with 100 kills in a record amount of time. And this is absolutely crazy here. Out F4
Kayaknya susah deh kalau
basically
gitu.
controlling the entire flow of the game. 600-point lead, controlling 2 tablets right now. Once they capture this, they rotate straight away to a different point, utilizing the windwalk from their snipers and moving very fast into different points. Valrath trying to do his best, being focused down, but he's facing a lot of paladins. This is not who he wants to focus on. He's trying to look for the snipers, look for the priests, look for the wizards, as out F4, in the middle, they are slowly being outnumbered here because everyone is not inside the point yet. And the moment out F4 storms into the side, don't even need a terminus. Oblivion is used to try and freeze up towards the back lines, but it is not enough. The firepower coming from the side of out F4 is just way too much, and they find themselves not able to contest the Moon Tablet as well. Red Mass stuck between CCs, he's trying to pick off stragglers, able to get a couple of himself. 10 or 65 kills in 5 minutes, and he is on a roll, has not died a single time, and they are just running across the map. All 3 points confirmed in their control and look at their movements. Straight away, the entire guild splits into 3 and will focus on all 3 minions. I'm pretty sure they're gonna get at least 20 to 25 minions under their control. Valrao trying to do his best, trying to shoo away people. Azura Strike does not kill him, but look at the amount of people out F4 already has at all on these minions. They have timed this perfectly. Frozen World used to try and stall the minions, but it is not enough. Terminal Wings being used in the mid as well, in the Moon Tablet, trying to control the best they can, but to no avail. Out F4 is just a steamroller right now, going through everybody, mowing through everyone in their path, and honestly, I feel like ants looking at these gods running over them. Mana is not a pushover. They have very strong players, they're very strong compositions as well, but Out F4 just makes it look too easy. 76 kills right now on 10, and he basically one-shot Valrath, one of the best assassins in Frontera 8. That is the power, the difference of this player right now. And he's 3-shotting Paladins on 10. Terminal Wings, Frozen World, Oblivion has been dropped towards Moon as well. They're trying to recapture this point, but really, without killing Hazel, without killing
Paladin.
10, can you actually overtake this point? Terminal Wings being dropped all across, trying to shoo everybody out, but this might be the fastest game that we've ever seen in ODIN Cup, ladies and gentlemen. Before the Baron even spawns, this game looks like a pretty much done deal right now. As Tamiyo, we take a look at the POV of Tamiyo. He's trying to chase down Valraf. Valraf trying to run with it for his life. Looks like he has better things in mind. Playing objective gaming, knowing where to rotate, where to go, and knowing that he has his teammates right behind him doing the exact same thing. This is why Thai guilds, Thai-centric guilds are one of the scariest things in all of Ragnarok history. Not just in Origin, not just in other mobile versions of RO, but also even in the RWC eras, where Thai guilds were basically the scariest guilds that anyone wants to face. And they showcase it here. Even if they are the merge of the top 3 guilds from Terra 4, they are working together so well as a unit, controlling all 3 places of the map. And right now, Out F4 is just basically everywhere. You see 40 people moving into a point, capturing it, rotating it straight to another point, using Wind Walk to walk between points really quickly, and they basically just steamroll them. They are 1,600 points ahead of their opponent in 8 minutes. The game will probably end before we get to the Baron, and this is what everyone should be looking out for. Out F4, one of the favorites to win the entire thing, right? You have Rise, you have Legends, you have Home, and you have Out F4 in different groups, and they are definitely looking to be moving off of these groups. They are number 1 of their groups for a reason, and they are showcasing it to us right here. Just slaughtering everybody right now. Look at the amount of red names everywhere. They don't fight a single person at a time. They fight as a pack of 4, as a pack of 5. 10 already at 100 kills in 9 minutes. And he's an alchemist, a job that we've basically not seen the spotlight on throughout this entire tournament so far. Sure, it's been 1 day, but 10 is the peak of what an alchemist can do. And right now, they are having a 1,800 point lead with all 3 points secured, and things are not looking good here for Mana. Out F4 is just being slaughtered here at the moment. 300 points left remaining before the Owl Baron even spawns. They should have a very decisive victory over here. 2,000 point differential. Morale, look at the sub morale difference. 10,000 morale points difference going towards the way of Alpha F4.
Udah sampai ke ini ya, OB ya?
Is he gonna die? He's stuck between Frozen World and Terminus. He's slowed down, but he's still
dikandangin gitu.
Everyone's still trying to kill him. Everyone wants a piece of him, but little do they know they can't handle it. Looks like it's going to be a very, very quick victory here for the side of Alpha F4. Our Baron is about to spawn, but to what avail? 100 points left remaining here for Mana, trying to desperately hold on for dear life, but at this point, I think they know that they have been out-strategized, out-moved, and outplayed here by Out F4, who is going to take a very, very decisive Game 1 victory in a couple of moments. And Kamiya knows it. He knows that there is no way that they can come back from this. Even if they get the Baron, even if they get every single minion at this point,
Sih gue
it's far too
jelekin
late.
nggak sampai
There we have it.
dan
Out F4 getting game number 1
sayang
in the
sekali.
most convincing fashion I've ever seen.
You were right, David, because
Gue nontonnya di ini, di live ROO-nya YouTube. Jadi LTF 4. Banyak yang di merah. Aduh, railingnya tinggal 26. Game kedua di Koteng. Jauh sekali. OB-nya aja gak kesentuh kan? Hahaha. Merah udah, berarti ke BK. Iya enggak. Anjir sadis amat ya si chatbotnya. Aduh. Buat apa sih tuh? Kayaknya serang jidat gitu. Oh sama Ho. Ya nih dibacotinnya. Tadi sekali coy hujatannya. Hmm. Enggak, parah, parah. Kalau gua anak kom, jadi gituin. Ya. Hmm. Nyempil Zizi. Entah. Ya itu mah nggak tahu aja sejarahnya gimana yang ngebacot mah. Nah, dia ngechat dia. Iya, iya goler. Tiga. Belum. Satu. Tadi live-nya kita defend nggak? Nggak dulu mendingan. Goler lagi. Asli kasihan itu. Hah. Habis anjir. Timing gua habis. Setuju, karena Anda belum plus 15 ya, Andra. Mm-mm. Hah? GL. Heeh. Iya. Iya. Iya emang. Iya. Damage ya. Heeh. Oh di rest lagi sama si Ai. Ngapain ngeres gua Nggak ada. Iya ada. Ya, apa lagi? Video lapa dulu, Por. 2,5. Kalau lo yang mainin, iya. Gue ngagro. Oh, mati. Sudah mulai. Ayo, kita lihat lagi.
The ODIN Cup starts, so they will have to play with what they have. 2 minutes left on the clock. Now, Mana had a taste of out of 4. They know the strength, they know the key players, they know that there is an unkillable alchemist on one side, they know that they have to they know the rotations of out F4 are absolutely on point, so they have to somehow find a way to counteract it. Let's see if they've already been able to spot that out, but looks like
emang
they have
gitu
not
kan di
they haven't
Hero X juga gitu.
selected a tablet to really commit
Hero X beda lagi
to
Paladin
any side of the
mainnya.
map as of yet.
Bukan sih bumerang, nggak pakai skill,
run
pakai
all
force.
40 members in towards the sun,
Skillnya yang
towards the moon tablet, and then start rotating on towards
iya
either
sword
side.
skill. Yang kayak SD juga tuh kayak gitu modelnya.
Mana trying their best to scout out where the bulk of the forces of out F4 are. Important role for multiple players to play, trying to cover as much as you can, calling out names, calling out jobs where they are.
Iya dia nggak belajar tahu di ini pas GE. Kamu kita dia nggak bisa masuk tau.
Game plan potentially to try and counteract whatever your opponent is trying to do.
Kalau tuh pas baru jadi Paladin kan ketemu kita.
Even if they read the strategies, even if they read them like a
book,
can they deal with the firepower?
Udah mati duluan.
That is out F4. A lot of
Padahal
strong players
udah
in
bener-bener
that
dari
guild,
sniper.
basically comprising of the
Ada
top
pindah.
150 players of Frontera 4. to be able to try and lift the ODIN Cup towards the end of the season. 5 more seconds left on the clock. We shall see if they're able to make any difference compared to the first game. Moon Tablet once again completely ran over here from the side of out F4.
Terus 98.
On the green while Mana is on the orange or red, as you can see. Terminal Wings being dropped down. Oblivion as well trying to control 2 points here is Mana, but this is hook, line, and sinker here from the side of out F4. They know that this is what they're going to try and do, and they know that their strategy is built to counteract that. The 40 members on out F4 is trying to move in towards the tablet right now to push them out and then capture the point and then rotate back towards the Moon Tablet. This is as according to plan for the side of out F4, but look at this. Actually, Mana is a
Orangnya
little
udah jauh
quicker
banget ya.
on the rotation here. They have managed to capture the try to capture the mid.
Bener-bener dikandangin kali ya
At the same
startnya.
time. And the key to breaking this strategy is to slow down the rotations. You can let them capture the other point, but you cannot let them rotate over to the middle point. You need to stop them before they get there or before they group up, and that's how you stop this sort of game, this strategy. Mana must not have played or watched something like this before, because they still seem to be trying to struggle on trying to maintain it, but so far so good on the side of Mana. They actually
Kalau
captured
lihat
2
dari
points.
ROX sih
They
protes ya.
stopped
Waktu
the
itu kan
capturing of the Sun
di
Tablet,
ROX
which is
yang pertama,
absolutely huge, because that
POT pertama
that
ini kan
is the
apa GTB-nya
momentum of
ngebug.
out F4 being slowed down. So great start here from Mana. They did what they needed to slow down the rotations, recapture the other point before it can be fully captured.
Bisa itu.
And looks like they've adjusted pretty well here from the side of Mana, knowing that this was a strategy that out F4 was running after game number 1, and they are doing a lot to be able to counteract that in game number 2. But the firepower from out F4 might just be too strong here as we take a look at the point of view of 10. 26 kills
Anjir,
in 2
dua kali
minutes,
itu.
and he's going for more. Good
Apa
night,
sih?
Valraf.
KOS?
See you later.
Acit atau
As
di
they're going to be
OS
able to
tadi?
capture the Moon Tablet very securely, and the moment they capture this, they're going to
Iya,
just
kayaknya
hang around
soalnya
here for a little bit and then
ini
capture
gerobaknya.
and then rotate
2 kali
towards
skill
the
itu
Star
Farah
Tablet,
mati.
and that is exactly what we're seeing right now. The movements using Windwalk to try and get into the point. They don't want to enter too early. This is exactly where they want to enter. The moment it crosses the neutral point is where the moment you capture it, there is another 30 seconds of immunity for your tablet to be counter captured. So great movements here coming from out F4, stopping the entire gameplay, and right now they will be moving towards the middle
Panduren lagi,
and Star as well,
dilempar
waiting for them to
dilempar
capture
murah
down
lu
to
ke
half,
rumah.
and then start storming. Look at them, they're not entering until the last moment. This is 100% rehearsed on both ends. The moment it crosses half the neutral point, that is where out F4 starts storming them. And this is, they've definitely practiced this over and over again. Very well done here for Mana, and they're gonna repeat it once again. Right now, rotate all the way towards the edge of Star. Don't enter Star. Wait for Star to be captured to half neutral point, and then enter right now. Very well planned here from Mana. They from the start out F4. This movement, this entire guild movement, has been on point. Now Mana, they know the strategy is coming. They need to stall here. They need to slow them from the rotations.
Anjing nggak kerasa ada Barat guys di
from this point
Paladin.
in time. And this is where they need to fight them from behind. Slow them down so that they are able to capture the Moon Tablet in time with the minimum amount of people they have. Using Frozen World, using their sigils, they have to drop everything, the whole kit and caboodle to try and slow down their tempo. Because if they do not slow down the tempo, this method, this gameplay, this strategy coming from out F4 is just going to slowly bleed them to bits.
15.
Morale difference is showing a huge lead here from the side of out F4 in the battlefield here. 5,000 point lead in terms of morale. They'll be getting the maximum movement speed buff from the morale coming up very, very soon. Valraf trying to be as useful as possible. He's trying to pick off the stragglers, pick off the squishy ones, pick off the sidelines, but unfortunately he's going to fall before he's able to get anything else done here, as 2 points still being controlled here by out F4. Terminal Wings being dropped down here as well on towards the Moon Tablet. They're going to wait until half. Wait until half. That's the call. That's the call entirely right now from the side of out F4 with until half and storm in right now. The timing is impeccable, and they are going to be able to hold off the Moon Tablet. No, looks like they're actually going to be able to capture it. Mana has successfully been able to at least stall the tempo a little bit from out F4. So right now it's going to be down to out F4 to try and regain their tempo by moving to another point. And that way they need to capture the Sun Point right now and not lose their Star Tablet at the same time, because this is a very important period of time in the strategy where if you get slowed down, you need to make sure you slow down your opponent as well as regaining your tempo on the other points. So the split should be 20-20 across both ends, trying to defend the best they can with the minimum amount of people they have while also capturing the other point. But looks like they committed a little bit more towards the Moon Tablet, which might make them lose the Star Tablet. The rotations might be a bit slow.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that terminal wings.
Tabrak,
That is actually
rata,
perfect
tabrak
place
rata.
to stall them. Mana has found a way to slow down the tempo coming from out F4. Is it enough to? I'm not sure. The mobs are still going towards the way of out F4 because they need everyone they can from the side of Mana to try and slow down the tempo, try and stall them, trying to make them fight back. Out F4 will capture 1 point. They'll immediately rotate towards the edge of Moon and wait for the tablet to lose immunity, reach the neutral point, and then swarm them before. Look at the split. Look at the split coming from out F4. They are splitting all 3 corners of the point, making sure that they do not get hit by a single terminus. The moment that it reaches the neutral halfway point, that is when everyone swarms in to the point and capture it. And right now, out F4 is getting complete control on the map. Sure, it was a little bit sketchier compared to the first game. Props to Mana to be able to figure out the momentum breaker that is out F4. But the firepower might be a little bit too much here coming from the side of Thai Guild, because Valrath is not being very effective. He's not able to do anything on his own. He's trying to pick off stragglers, trying to pick off squishier targets, but to no avail, because everyone in out F4, even their snipers, is not an easy kill. 800-point lead right now going towards the way of out F4. The sub-battlefield is completely being slaughtered here from the Thai side.
Masih kena silent ya.
Trying to hold on the best he can, being chased down by Cacti Boy. Taking a look at Ten's point of view here. 84 kills on him already. Much closer match than the previous, but still it is a very one-sided affair so far, at least for the side of IF4. This is where your assassins, this is where the assassins of Mana really have to come up big, because these are high-powered assassins that can absolutely destroy the momentum of one of the side tablets with just sending a single player. So let's see if Mana is able to do that. They are managing to hold on to 2 points at the moment, but they are losing a lot in terms of kills. 900 point differential right now going towards the way of out F4, despite better movements across the map coming from the side of Mana. So they are stalling in terms of the tablet capturing, but they're not winning the face-to-face fights. Valrath trying to kill Hazel, but he's barely tickling him. Hazel's still standing. Definitely sure Hazel's able to walk out from that with the use of Windwalk. And Cacti Boy has to be chased down by 4 paladins to try and kill him, but to no avail, because Ten is already at 100 kills. Tamio getting a 40 kill streak for himself, as out F4 able to stabilize their tempo, getting 2 tablets of their own and trying to get the third as well. The moment they capture this, it's all in towards the Sun tablet. Definitely the call being made right now. They might not make it in time though, so they will... Actually no, they managed to sneak him just in time. Stop the full capture of the side on the Sun tablet, and Mana suddenly finds himself outnumbered here. And out F4's plan is back on track, controlling 2 points, moving between 2 points. We're using the Windwalk to rotate in time, and if you're not able to constantly disrupt this sort of movement coming from the side of Mana, it's going to be a quick and early night for you in the ODIN Cup. And
quick and bingung. Iya bingung mati.
Mana trying to hold on. Out F4. Still not going in. They're waiting for the halfway point. There we go. Halfway point has been reached. Go in, says out F4. And they will manage to capture the Moon Tablet. They stalled it slightly though. and that creates an opening where mana might be able to stall
Ada
them
yang tuh
in
ini
rotating
juga.
towards the Sun Tablet. But look at the migration, the movement. Everyone's
Bisa,
heading to
Rais.
one singular
Bisa
direction.
itu.
It's like a flock of birds. When you have the leader heading towards east, everybody will head east. 600
Bukan
points
tikinya
left,
tuh,
500 points left for the side of mana.
Kodoknya
This
tuh,
Owl
kodoknya.
Baron will be the deal breaker here.
Ini kodoknya yang
And it's
serem.
going down
Tiki
very,
mah
very
ya
fast.
gitu
Who's gonna
doang.
get it? Actually, it's already down, and it looks like it's going to be out F4 getting the Baron. Even though they absolutely do not need the Baron, they still do it for the flex, and they
Loh,
will take
udah ini.
this series in a 2-0 sweep.
Ini gak langsung
Congratulations,
dilempar
Alt
ke
F4.
caster
That
aja.
was a sweet. Wow.
That was-
I mean, speechless. Every time I can see the difference that they're putting up with mana, and even if the Owl Baron was the deal
Langsung
breaker,
dilempar,
actually they
coy.
really don't need it. It was like 1,000 points or more than 900 points diff. So
Enggak. Kayaknya sih udah pede sama ini, For. Dia kan ada anak-anaknya tuh. Mana tuh? Iya. Tulisan dia. Detailnya kah? Iya. Kita jangan dibahas belum. Kompe gimana cek? Udah kompe tapi dia salah gerakannya aja. Dia salah ini, dia nggak aware dengan build yang lain. Kan dia udah ada mana potion, ada mana regen, itu yang diperhatiin ya. Tapi sedangkan home langsung narik wija. Heeh. Heeh. Wija gue nggak tahu dulu apaan dia guys ya. Sama baru itu kan Wija. Aduh, ini buat kasurnya. Bingo terakhir apaan ya? Ada yang tahu nggak? Guys, minggu terakhir guys. Ada, cari duit dulu. Siap. Kalau gitu gua yang mundur deh. Gua di sini aja. Gua yang mundur. Saya di sini aja lah kalau gitu. Ambil ada Zizi ya. Hmm. Maybe. Nggak tahu deh. Si Cepi kebang kempis Cepi aja. Gacor lah. Tapi ntar gue terima hasil ya. Enggak, gue maunya lu disumpahin chat. Kan momennya kemarin begitu chat. Rehat. 14 menit. Kencing dulu deh. Males dia ada 60. Tortil tuh menit. Mau daging. Takut ubin. Biasa sih coy. 1 menit. Baru muncul. Dadah. Kan kartunya butuh. Kan belum tier 3. Iyalah. Aduh, mati lagi. Gabut nah. Anjir itu anginnya sakit. Lihat tadi DC-nya ya. Tanya Wija. Aduh. Ayo lu chat. Yuk jalan. Salah, malah keluar gua. Water. Sayang tuh. Beli rumah.
Waduh, Thailand kan ngomong ada Thailand. Pencet ya, pencet aja. Langsung mati coy. Mati mulu. Ye. Ya, gua kira lah. Udah. Parkir di sini.
lah.